What is up, guys? Shoutoutallen here, and today we're looking at Quicksilver. Before we get too carried away, thank you so much for joining the channel and watching the video. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure you drop a like, put a comment down below what you think of Quicksilver, and so yeah, let's just get started. So the thing we're going to talk about today is this Quicksilver Summer Days uniform worth it? It is a steep cost at 1750 crystals. It will not be discounted, and you have a very short window to be able to get it. So if you look at the uniform shop, which I'm not a big fan of how they change the UI. So the cable one is also available for 1750, and that is only available for 10 days and 1 hour at the time of me recording this. And so when that window closes, you will not be able to get this Quicksilver uniform until next year. So that's a long time. So this is the time to consider, is it worth it to get this uniform? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare it to the Uncanny Avengers uniform, just point blank, same build, same everything, and so even my uniform, I got to upgrade but it's not, it's technically a little less for it upgraded, but it's going to be basically the same build. So if it looks different on my account, then it'll look different on yours, and so that's what you have to ask yourself, because the Uncanny Avengers, is cheaper. It is just fundamentally cheaper. And so let's go over the build real quick. Alright, we got some capped out attack speed, crit rate, crit damage, ignore defense, all the way down at the bottom right. You got some 50% skill cooldown. I do have 13% pierce on my cards. Its physical attack is 30,000, HP 49,000, and 38% dodge. So that dodge could definitely be better. Basically he is maxed out as I can get. So I just got to make sure I clean it up, give him some Uru. And so type enhancement is it's 4, Power Ranger Hulk stage 10, and his I'm just doing an obelisk for now, crit rate, max HP, 180 proc obelisk. So that is the build. So let's look and talk about the rotation that I think is going to be the most beneficial, specifically with this Summer Days uniform. So on the third skill, I'll try to keep them away, but you can see that there is a 10% recovery of HP, and then that's where your accumulation begins. And so your accumulation for 10 seconds is based on damage dealt to the opponent. So I think you should go ahead and lead with the 3 so that accumulation starts, and then do 5, because then 5 is cancelable, because then once you hit 5, you can cancel out of it. Oops. But you can see that the tornadoes are still launching stuff. See, I'm not even doing anything and they're launching stuff. So if you do 3, 5, and then lead into the 4, then you're going to get also that frenzy buff, 40% all attack, all defense. So if you do it pretty quick, you're only losing about a second of that. And so I think that's the best rotation if you only have him at tier 2. And so it would look something a little bit like this. So 3, 5, 4. So you can see the stuff still falling down. He did the 4 attack with the frenzy buff, and stuff is still falling down. And so you're also adding on to that accumulation. So I think the 3, 5, 4 will work for this one. And so if you're adding the tier 3 skill, right? So the tier 3 skill is also cancelable. So you can start 3, 6, wait for the bubbles, and then 5, 4. And you'll see, that looks like a ton of hits. 200 and 300, it keeps going. So instead of doing the 3, 5, 4, you do 3, 6, wait for the bubbles, then 5, 4. That's my suggestion for the skill rotation. You could take it or leave it, and like it however you want. And so we'll look at the Uncanny Avengers real quick, and look at the clip it and look at the skills. Alright, so that third skill also still has the accumulation, right? Same thing. 5 has the damage, right, and it's cancelable, right? And then the 4 doesn't have the frenzy buff. So that's going to be a big difference. Is you're going to see a damage spike because of that frenzy buff on that 4th skill. And so your rotation would be about the same, 3, 5, and then go ahead and do 4. Because once you hit 5, the cars are swirling and stuff like that. Alright, aesthetically, the way it looks like when you're launching boats and stuff looks different than when you launch taxis. But so that's the skill rotation we're going to rock on and try our best to hit as best we can. We're going to go ahead and do Proxima Midnight at level 40. Here's Uncanny Avengers. Proc Summon Midnight, level 40. So 3, 4, 5. Okay. Walking around. 3, 4, 5. Or 3, 5, 4. Sorry, that's the 2, 4, 5. 3, 5, 4. Alright, I'm gonna watch out for the spears. 3, 5, 6. And the 6 with the Uncanny Avengers is not countable. You cannot cancel out of that 6 without losing all the damage. So that's another big thing that's going to be beneficial to the Summer Days uniform, is that you can cancel it. So a reminder, we're not in the Summer Days uniform. This is the old uniform, the Uncanny Avengers. So we're going to see how much damage he's doing. 3, 5, 4. Alright, got the 6 kill this time. So we'll do 3, 5, 6. Alright, so 3:57 on the clock for Proxima Midnight. So we'll keep that in mind as we move on to Summer Days. Alright. So Proxima Midnight, level 40. This is the Summer Days uniform. We'll see how fast difference is on the skills. The skill rotation is the same, 3, 5, 4. Alright. You can already see a significant damage bump. Right, we're flying right quick. 3, 5, 4. Alright, sprinkling some 1s and 2s. 3, 5. Oh. Man, let's wait till we get that accumulation back, and we'll do a full rotation. Avoid these spears. Alright, 3, 5, 6. Wait for the bubbles. You can see them right in the middle, and then go ahead, and that's it. So 423 left on the thing. This is the exact same build as before, but a big time difference. That's almost 30 seconds, faster with the Summer Days uniform. Alright, we got Mephisto level 5, and so speed type tier 3s and potential weakens I'll have a benefit extra added bonus against Mephisto, and so we'll see how quickly Uncanny Avengers Quicksilver can get this done with my build, and then we'll compare them to Summer Days. So one thing you have to watch out for is, like I said before, he's very squishy. And so you have to make sure. Mephisto does a lot of chip damage. That's super annoying. And so 3, 5, 6. And so you just have to make sure that you are. The more you know about the fight, and the more you've done the fight, the more it's easier to fight him. And so you just have to be careful, and don't be afraid to kind of swap out just to protect Quicksilver if you're going to focus on him being your main damage dealer. Alright, so we're in the next phase, and it's 4:14. That is a good position to know. So 3, 5, 4. Alright, you can see the damage is pretty good. But it's specifically this second phase is the part where he gets really chippy. Alright, Mephisto starts, messing this up. But the Uncanny Avengers were already back. We're already in the middle of that phase. This is very nice. 3, 5, 4. When you get out. Especially if you get into that circle right there, or when he does that purple step away move, they'll just poke you enough to make it hurt. Alright. 3, 5, 4. I didn't quite have 6. Alright, but we're doing pretty good damage. We're kind of flying through this actually, which is good. You don't want to waste too much time on the 3:13 left when we start to the last phase. Very good. 3, 5, 4. Doing some co-ops and choosing ones. 3, 5, 4. Nice. 3, 6. Quicksilver does have the good movement speed, which is nice. You can kind of trickle behind Mephisto on that part. But we got 14 bars left. We're trying to finish this guy off. Alright, on the last phase, so now he will just do enrages. I just kind of spammed my rotation real quick. I won't be able to finish him off of there. Don't. Now he got tagged. Alright, come on, man. You gotta go fast. Just like Sonic. 3, 5. And that's it. So 1:50 on the clock for Mephisto with the Uncanny Avengers. And so we're gonna try him out with Summer Days. Summer Days uniform level 5 Mephisto. We will see how it works, and you should be able to see quite a big difference. I mean, except for this first part, you can't ever see the damage that's working on that. But you know, that rotation again. We've got 3, 5, 4, 2, 1. Throwing some 2s and 1s. 3, 5. I'm not gonna use my 3 because he's close to the in range. Oh, actually we skipped to the in range. Nice. So 3, 5, 6. Wait for the bubbles. Oh, I should have done 3, 6, 4. That's okay. Still a good chunk of damage either way, which is nice to see. 3, 5, 4. When he does this part, you want to... Oh, I got him enraged, so he skipped the purple wall. Or purple area thing. I also try to pick the stages to showcase what we're doing on the Purified Wind moves, because they mess with you the least amount. Wow. Okay. Wow. 341. We're starting the last phase. So if you have not seen a damage difference by now, then you will. And just take my word for it, guys, because this is pretty good. Now he didn't do this move on me, so I'm going to lose a little bit of time against the Uncanny Avengers one, but I think we're more than enough making up for it. I did that rotation all wrong. And wait for that third, like he kind of follows a line until that third one, then he kind of will track even more on you. So you have to kind of be close by and then ready to switch. So 3, 5, 4, and he's gonna be interrupting, so I'm not gonna do that. Alright, 3, 5, 6, wait for the bubbles, and 4. That's it. So 2:37 on the clock, so 40 seconds quicker. 40 seconds quicker with this uniform versus the other one. Alright guys, so Quicksilver's uniform is pretty awesome. He's great at tier 3, and so I think, you know, just damage wise, it is a bump. The question you have to ask yourself is, do you think that it's worth your account? If I compared him to other speed type characters that are tier 3, I still think Captain America Falcon is way better, and he is cheaper. Quicksilver's a native tier 2, so you have to build him up. Then you have to get him all the way to tier 3. He costs a little bit more. He's not as much as like the Jean Greys and the Thanoses and the, especially Dr. Doom. But it's a lot more investment to his character to get him. So, but again, this uniform only comes once a year, and so we're probably not going to see it again for another year. And so, my philosophy is, if you have this one already and you're not really using him too much, then you may wait. or just wait and see, because who knows when they're going to make a new uniform for him. But this one's still pretty good. It can finish it, right? I finished both challenges still with really good time on the clock, where I could go higher, and so you just have to decide for yourself if this is what you're wanting to do. So if you guys like the video, make sure you drop a like, put a comment down below what you think of Quicksilver. Are you planning on getting the Summer Days uniform, or are you not? And so yeah, so if you guys like the content, make sure you stick around. We'll be doing the other uniforms for this update here shortly, and so you guys have a great day, and thank you very much.